Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today we are going to talk about this situation. This is an incident of wrong identity, you guys. It was racial profiling. It happened in Harris County. That's in Texas, you guys. So we're going to discuss what happened. I got a little clip for you guys, but I'm going to show all of this on the other side. First of all, I want to thank you guys for being part of the friends and family. Thank you guys very much. And those of you that are not part of our friends and family, all you have to do is hit that subscription button. And right beside that subscription button, there's a notification bell. Hit that bell and that lets you know when we have dropped down another video. Usually we do it at least once a day just to let you guys know that we're looking for more information to share with you guys of something of what's going on in your neck of the woods. Then there is a comment section down below. That's where we do all our communication, you guys. I do read every last one of them. I really, truly do. If I don't leave a comment, I let you know I've seen your comment, and I give you a little heart letting you know that I seen your comment. But anyway, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Meet me on the other side. Here we go.
He don't even know my name and tell him I have a warrant. What did he do? That's what I'm saying. For what? For what? From Louisiana. For what? For what? Yeah. I don't even live in Louisiana, so how would I have a... You don't know my name, so how can you tell me I have a warrant in Louisiana? Sir, stop. Clarence, okay, but you go ahead. Sir. Because you shaking like you scared or something. You're pulling. Okay. Shaking like you scared. He don't live in Louisiana. No, I don't even live in Louisiana. How the hell would I ever born in Louisiana? Quentin, you already said your name was that. My name is not Quentin. What the f is wrong with you? Sir, his name is not Quentin. Quentin. Then let's see the ID and we'll be done. Okay, hold on. It's three different names. You woke up here and told me three different names. Hold on. That's the third name you just know. Clear. No, I'm not finna be the next you kill. No. His name is not Quentin. Quentin. Let's do this and be done. I got no problem because I got you just dropped in front of my house. Yes, I know who you are. It's what's my name? Man, that. You shaking like you scared. I'm not finna let you put me in handcuffs. Please stop. Please stop. My name is not no fucking Quentin. You don't even know my name until I got a warrant in Louisiana? Yes. So I look like a... Show me the picture. Show me the picture. Okay, wait. Just walk with me. No, walk with me. No. Please, he's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. I need your supervisor or somebody else. Well, let me see your stripes. Well, I need somebody else in front of the car. No, get me to your car. Sir. With my yard on my property. Calm down. You stop. Who are you looking for? His name is not Quentin. You think I'm from because I got dreads or something? No. You just pulled up in front of my fucking house and told me I got a warrant in Louisiana. So what? That's my fucking dog. That's our dog. That's our dog. Go in the house. Look, man. Sir, that's our dog. Don't you touch me while you shaking. You need to step back and calm down. Nah, that. Like, get my phone out of the car. There you got him running. Get my phone out of the car. Calm down. Here's the deal. Doesn't that look a lot like... No, don't look like that's me. Not him. What's wrong with you, man? What you trying to say? Because I got grass and I'm black, that's me? No. That's not him. She can see that's not me from over there. No, what? Stop. You got no problem? My name? No. You ain't got no... You ain't... No, please stop. Two of y'all take over. Please stop. Please leave him alone, please. No, please. That is not him. Please leave him alone. Man, get out my yard, man. I need to report on this. No, you need to get the out of my yard. You just said I'm somebody named Quentin. You got dreads and he black. Come on. What the is that? Okay, come on. Nah, now you want to leave, right? No, I want to do a report on this. No, you need to get somebody here that's over you because you just made the biggest mistake. Why the you pull in front of my yard? Come on. Because I'm
my goodness, you guys. This actually took place May the 8th of 2019. This year. Just a couple of months ago, this actually took place. So a lot of people don't realize that this happens every day. So they wonder why sometimes African Americans kind of resist or don't want to go in with the police because for one, they're they're scared. They're literally scared that so many of them has gotten beat, hit, just beat down. Almost, most of them, sometimes they get killed, and so they're scared to go. But just racial profiling, it's just crazy. So anyway, like I was saying, a lot of African Americans, they're just scared to even, when asked for their ID, which they don't have to show you their ID unless they've done something. So I mean that's the law, but they're so used of you just being so scared. They say, "Show me some ID." You be like, "Here you go," and then now you got yourself in some trouble. No, if you haven't done anything, you don't have to show ID. I remember you guys, and I'm just gonna share this with you. I remember one time I was sitting with a friend on the side of the street. We were in the car talking, and a police officer pulled up behind us, and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we were like, "We're just talking." And he was like, "I need to see some ID." Now, at that time, I didn't know any better because I was young. And so I showed him the ID, and I was driving a nice vehicle. And so then after that, he says, "Can I search your vehicle?" And I had just had enough of this cop because we were just sitting there talking. Why would you want to search my vehicle? So, and it was a brand new vehicle. So I told him, I said, no. And he was lost of words when I told him no. And he was like, "Well, if you don't have anything to hide, why don't you let me search it?" I said, "Because I don't want you to. I haven't did anything. Why would you want to search it?" And I mean, he held us there for a long time, which we finished talking, we just continue to talk. But I mean, they have taken, they got a hard job. Trust me, you know. My dad's a police officer, so you guys, I'm not bashing police officers, but they do have a hard job. But when you're really scary and you're just going after people and things of that nature, it's not good. And this is basically, I just see it as I see it. I think this is racial profiling. I mean, you pull up to this man's house and say, "Come with me." This is not the slavery days, and we just don't do things that because you got a picture. Everybody has a twin somewhere. So he didn't know the man's name. Then he turns around and was like, "You need to have papers on your dog." I mean, this is before even getting the information. He basically telling him he's going to find something that you're doing wrong, basically. But you guys, we're just talking about stuff. Don't nobody get upset. I'm just throwing it out there. This happened May the 8th to this young fellow right here. Tell me what you think about it. Is it racial profiling, or is that just excessive, or do African Americans, basically males, are they really targeting when, they're out and about? It's kind of like, I don't even want to go outside because I don't want to have to deal with the mess. And I mean, trust me, even if you're female, you have seen some of the things that you have to go through, and I mean, where it's not fair. Like they'll drive up right beside you to see if you don't have your seatbelt on, or they're looking for. I mean, sometimes I get a little bit upset because I'm like, why don't you look that hard for the murderers and the rapists and people robbing banks? Why are you looking for somebody that it's supposed to be a safety precaution, a seatbelt or something? Why are you on my tail like that? I mean, but I don't know what you can do about it, but just be a little bit more precautious. Now, what I would have done if I was this guy, or this would have been my husband or whatever, he's a little bit, he's not obeying what he's saying, and that's a little scary because this could have went wrong, you guys, really quick. Trust me. And then it would have been this guy's fault that the officer, which is supposed to be the supervisor, came at him. He would have been like, well, he was, resisting arrest. I told him 3 times to put his hands behind his back. I told him to come walk to the car. He didn't listen to what I was telling him to do. Well, and to be honest with you, that's how they get off all the time. Because you didn't listen. And to be honest with you, you shouldn't have to listen unless you did something. Then that's when you should stop. Put your hands behind your back. But when, there's a lot of people out there that do things wrong. So I do thank the police officers for making it safe because, we got a lot of, people out there that need medication, and sometimes you need them. So I'm not bashing police officers, but it is a lot of racial profiling going on. And we're going to get in a little bit of that, but it's not going to be just one-sided. So you guys don't think that this is going to be a one-sided thing. It's not. We're going to show both sides. Because even though that when it comes to police officers, it's more racial profiling on the African American end, but there's a lot of African Americans that, we kind of a little racist, a little profiling too, because that's by nature. But I mean, it's not to the extent that we got any control or anything, but we will do our little thing, but we're gonna look for those things. So if you have any videos that you want to share with me or you want me to go look at and report on, just leave it down in the comment and I'll go look at it and I will report on it. But you guys, this is my time, so be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.